Hey guys, welcome back to Hype RC. Today on the channel we have another new release from HobbyPlus. This is the new CR-18P V3 T-Hunter and the new V3 Rushmore. I have the T-Hunter in this box. So just a few weeks ago we got the CR-18P Pro Juiced Up Edition, and it looks like a lot of the upgrades on that one have rolled over to the new V3 model as well. So we're going to take last year's T-Hunter and this year's T-Hunter, set them side by side, look at exactly what the differences are in these two models, and then we're going to take it out and hit the rocks. Stick around and check it out. So let's start off by taking an up-close look at what comes out of the box with the new CR-18P V3 T-Hunter. So we have an instruction manual, a user's manual for the ESC and the motor, a battery charger, a T-wrench, and then of course this is the same remote that comes with the V2 model, but this is one of the best micro-crawler box stock transmitters on the market. Very easily one-handed drivable. It comes with steering trim and throttle trim, dual rates for both. You can reverse the steering and the throttle on here as well. A set of dip switches to control some of the functionality on the ESC. This is a 4-channel remote. Now, this does take 4 AAA batteries that do not come with the rig, so you're going to want to have those on hand to be able to get this up and running. So let's go ahead and set the new V3 next to last year's model and see exactly what the differences are. So on the left, we have the 2024 T-Hunter, and on the right, we have the new V3 T-Hunter. So aesthetically from the outside, these look very similar. Same cab, same bed. We have the same aluminum chassis, 4-link front and rear, same steering links in front and servo as well, portal axles front and rear as well. Looks like we have the same aluminum 5-degree angle skid chassis and the same 4 big bore oil filled shocks, which is fine with me because these work very well. Fortunately for us, both of these do come with the forward tilting cab, which was huge because the original T-Hunter didn't have that. It was a real pain in the butt to get to the electronics underneath. Now, these both have single speed transmissions. This comes with all metal gears front and rear all the way around, but the biggest difference I'm seeing underneath here, this has a very basic FuryTech system in it, as where the new one comes with a complete Hobby Wing system in it. We have the new 1621 SL Outrunner brushless motor and the new Mini 24 ESC that is 2 and 3S capable, and on 3S that is going to be a huge advantage, more power, more torque, and more wheel speed. Now, this does only come with the 2S battery, but I'm sure you can go out to your local hobby shop and get a 3S to install on this, and that is going to be very nice. Lots of more power, lots more wheel speed. Underneath, I'm seeing some of the similarities, but differences as well. So we have the same portal axles. These are the V2 counter twist axles, but we do have heavy-duty drive shafts and 27% underdrive on the new V3. So this really ought to be a huge advantage over last year's model. The biggest differences I'm seeing, we have a new color on the body, softer compound tires, a different electronic system in here that is 3S capable, and 27% underdrive in the rear of the vehicle, which all of those are fantastic upgrades from last year's model. So let's go ahead and get some batteries charged up and get this thing out for a crawl. All right, guys, I had a lot of fun getting out and testing the new HobbyPlus CR-18P V3 T-Hunter. This rig actually outperformed my expectations. So the question is this worth getting if you already own another T-Hunter? In my opinion, I'm going to say yes. And let's talk about the pros and the cons of why I feel that way. So the biggest pro is absolutely that HobbyWing brushless system they have in here. So we only ran this on 2S. You can see it had plenty of wheel speed and power and torque, and it's waterproof. We didn't even put it on 3S. I've got 3S batteries on order, and we're definitely going to run this rig on 3S to see how much more performance we get out of it. Next is the fact that this thing actually ran my rock course from front to back. It's the only T-Hunter I have that can do that, and I'm going to say between the combination of the motor, the new compound on the tires, and that 27% underdrive in the rear, this is just not a trail rig now. It is a much more capable crawler than my other T-Hunters. So that combined with a $160 price tag is absolutely worth spending your hard-earned money on. Love the transmitter receiver combo in this. This is just a fantastic rib. Every release, HobbyPlus seems to be stepping it up, and this is another fantastic release. I also like the new green color on the body itself. Now, no rig is perfect, and we do have a few cons on this, and they're the same complaints that I've had about all the other T-Hunters. Number one is the battery box on here. I am not a huge fan. It's very difficult to get in and out of. You have to put the battery in there, stuff all the wires in, and it's just a pain in the butt. And second is the fact that this does not side hill very well. It's not going to win any crawler comps. It is much more capable on the rocks now, though. But you know, it's a bigger, taller vehicle. It's very top heavy. And when you get into a side hill situation, it does have a tendency to roll over. But this is a T-Hunter. It is a trail rig. It is meant for trailing, but now it is much more capable on the rocks. So while you're out trailing, you get over by the creeks and the rivers, get to those rocks. It is a much more capable vehicle out there. So I really like what HobbyPlus has done with the new CR-18P V3. So don't forget to support your local hobby shops. Bash, crawl, race, drift, repeat. Hit that subscribe and like button for me and ring the bell so you can catch my next video. We'll see you next time.